Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It'll bring up 4th down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Hawk 70, Hawk. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Throwing to begin is Richardson. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd down and 3.
Ready, ready. Say, hey. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Here's a 1st carry for their running back. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Third and a yard.
Ready.
The motion man is Sanders. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to force his way for a yard or two, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. Give here to Wright. And he'll only get down to around the 42. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion. We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Back to throw. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
They'll begin here on the ground. Up the sideline to the 40. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
Come on, set.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Mustang 19. Here we go. 79 Broncos. Go.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Raiders are going to have it just past their 25.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Going up top. And this one is intercepted. Derek Stingley comes up with it. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air once more on second down. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this one is intercepted. Derek Stingley comes up with it. And the Texans will take over here at their own 12.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
Second and 7.
19 Charger, 19 Charger, 2.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go Street.
From the gun, Richardson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Texans first down.
Let's go.
And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Nate Hobbs in from his corner spot to make the stop.
Ready, set.
Second down and 8.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
You don't need much. It is third and inches.
Let's go now.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have a Texans first down. They are able to move the sticks. It's a gain of 4 on third and inches. To throw, it's Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down?
Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. One of the Raiders has got it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. And the Texans are going to get the football at their own 40.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
18, 5 here.
Throwing, Richardson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Here we go.
Richardson to throw. Now he'll run. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Anthony Richardson, touchdown Texans. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Returning is Tutu Atwell. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Dell motioning over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw left side finds Dell. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to get away. the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll look to throw. He keeps it himself.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Third and 9. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL, and they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly, realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket, decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
So we come to halftime in this 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
That's thrown quickly, taken in by Collins. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Here's Richardson. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's second and 6.
Here we go. Jack. Let go.
Richardson. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback.
Let's go now.
But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he's going to have a Texans first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains. Now give on the ground, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Panther 60, Panther. Get up. 19 Lions. Ready.
Now Richardson. He'll check this down to the running back. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Come on, set.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. He's got room to roam. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6?
Here we go.
It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Houston. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. And the Texans will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He runs with it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play there on the scramble. 31 yards. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They send the tight end in motion. They'll go with a counter on first down. And a short pickup, too. About the 42-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Go.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. It is 3rd and 10.
It's now 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Warrior 70.
Richardson operating from the pistol. That is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders get back in it. It is 21-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
This drive will start on the ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the...
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. He's across midfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Viking 18.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here.
Check, Panther. Stephanie.
They'll run on 2nd down. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. The motion man is Johnson.
Ready, ready?
They'll go. Richardson. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, good effort, just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Come on, set, Cougar 19.
Now a give up the middle, and a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
They'll drop to throw. He'll try to run for it. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Texans have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got it. Now on 2nd and long.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
This crowd urging the defense on. It is 3rd and 8. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers.
I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right, and I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
That one into the hands of Atwell. And he's going to have a Raiders 1st down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains. Back to throw. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, There's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Again, working deep downfield. And his offense is going to